compared to last year? You have to be really confident considering you're able to stay healthy and show what you can do.
Yeah, I think every year is a new year, but last year compared to this year is a little different just because I'm a little more established and a little bit more comfortable. So I think that's the main thing.
What's the familiarity like with that linebacking group? You guys, it's pretty much the same group you had.
Yeah, I mean, our cohesiveness, other than a couple guys, like we're missing out on Manti, but our closeness as a group is, I think, one of the closest groups I've been a part of in college and the league so far. So obviously that helps you. You kind of read off each other. You kind of know what one person's thinking compared to another guy, and that just really helps you on the field the most. So.
Do you think that cohesiveness is underrated? An underrated aspect?
Yeah, I mean, not a lot of people talk about it, and a lot of guys are competing for jobs and all that, and this is a business. But I think that's like one of the main things you need to be, because when either 2 or 3 linebackers are out there, you're working off each other and you're working with each other. So you have to know what another guy's thinking or doing on a certain play or anything like that.
Alex, what would you say where you're at right now in your career that you definitely want to get a whole lot better than whether it's covering the pass or run support, or think, man, I think I really got this concept at the NFL level as far as whether you're defending the pass or the run?
You're saying as far as like what I most comfortable?
What are you confident in? Maybe you have to work.
Okay, so I think that obviously the cliche answer is I could work on everything.
Yeah, right.
But I think that just continually just knowing the offense better, knowing what they're trying to do. I think as far as knowing our plays and all that, that's squared away. But it's continuing to learn about the offense and what quarterbacks are thinking, what they're checking to. I think that's something that I could get better at.
Alex, how different is this defense overall from when you came on? I mean, is this, like, on paper, probably the most talented?
Yeah, I mean, from when I first got here, I think the biggest thing is that our young guys are now older and a lot more experienced. And my rookie year, we had a lot of young guys playing, and I think that even though we say we're used to it, we're comfortable, playing and all that, there's still you still get a lot wiser as you continue on through your career. So I think that's the biggest thing on paper that not a lot of guys are talking about.
Yeah, Alex, with you guys getting off that faster start last year, you struggled the first couple of games.
Yeah.
Is there a noticeable, feel into hitting the ground running type of thing?
I mean, not necessarily.
Mm-hmm.
I think that things like that kind of happen. It's the NFL, and other teams are good too, and it's just about being consistent and about focusing on the details when it comes to winning. But I think that we've had a good start on training camp, and we have hit the ground running. But to compare it to past years or anything like that, it's hard to say.
Are you ready to get the pads on tomorrow?
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of when you figure out who's really ready to play and all that. All those run-throughs and all that you can make tackles for losses and all that. They look pretty with no pads on, but when pads on, you got linemen coming off on you, and it's live and for real.